Yo, what's cooking? We are back, Buffet 2, with another Spill the Beans session. And today, I asked you ladies, what has been your worst sleepover experience? And without any further more to do, let's get into the video. I'm excited actually. And while you're here, please make sure that you do follow, like, and share. Did pretty well with the other one. So 100 shares, we're going to post the next one. But these stories are interesting. We're going to start in the DMs because the comment section is going wild. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, my sister. Okay, so we've got the first one. To keep me anonymous. Uyazi, my sister. Oh, Shega. Why did you not go back after that sleepover? Anonymous Uti. He was going to meet my parents. Then he told me we took long to arrive and went home. I just said, oh, and I ended the relationship. What? I'm so confused with you guys. He told me you took a long. You know what? I'm definitely keeping you anonymous. Because what is this? How do we start off the show like this? Anyway, let's go into the next one. Ati, hi Prince, please keep me anonymous, as it should. So I dated this guy back in 2020. I basi right man, no guy, until angicele ukuba ngivakashe, then ngamvakashela. Uma ngifika ubhuti wahamba ngo-8 ebusuku. Uyaphi? Wangishiya ngedwa. Waze wabuya ngakusasa around 10. Told myself I will never visit again. Hayibo. So he invited you to his house to leave you there to house watch while he goes to Groove, come back 14 hours later. You know what? Jolan, guys. Jolan. Must be fun. The next one says, how? Well, side note. Kagota PD, I just want to say, we outie. I'm really proud of the brand you've made for yourself, and I love the fact that you are humble. I really pray and hope that you reach your full potential and be recognized for who you are and not what you are. Stay blessed, Rajesh. Ubiza mna Rajesh after ngishanga ama compliment amnandi so. Ngiplashisa wena uzomitha busy lang papa compliment. Thank you my sister, appreciate it. Thank you actually. Appreciate it. Goes a long way. Ooh, this is a long one. Okay, reason why you never went back after the sleepover. The guy approached me, now it's been a year. Last Wednesday I decided to go over at his crib. He's very mature. Wait, so you guys have been dating for a year and you've never been to his place? He's very matured when speaking, okay? And his appearances, he looks old. Okay, so dating a sugar daddy, basically. That's what you're telling us. Good. He's promising, hey? I gave him a chance, hey? And then the manyala ngawafika endlini yakhe, and I'm still shocked namanje. Which manyala did you find there, my sister? Ngisayothenga idatha khona ngizokwazi ukufaka ivideo. It's too late. I've already read your comment, and the next one I won't be able to see. Tough. The big question is, why did you not go back after the sleepover? Keep me anonymous as it should. Ish, I once traveled for 2 hours, bro, for a 5-second round. Aibo, 5 seconds. Damn. After that, he slept like he had 6 rounds. How would you know? Have you had 6 rounds before? Sorry, my sister. Yo, at least in the morning, he gave me 3,000 rand for the bus fee, and that made me happy. Oh, so then this is not a complaint, Mus. This is not a complaint. You are fine. How? This is great stuff. This is good news. 3K for 5 seconds. Nah, please send me his number. I need to talk to him. I need to have a chat with him fast. I'm at DMs at hey. Oh, this is a long one. Okay. Hi PD. I hope you're good. Keep me anonymous. I'm fabulous. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you for submitting. Today I apologize in advance. Monko o welcoming habula munyako. Dikubo di shina kiritsila musamo oiwan ufeile hore. Yena a robetse ha monate ebile a gona bosiu kaofela. He was snoring all night. Well, I mean, I'm trying to read that as best as I can. The cloth was awful. was supposed to spend 3 days with him. Ha tswa mosebetsing ka bo 2 anthola ke pakile bekenyana yaka anthola ke pakile bekenyana yaka ka re a mfelletse heso ho na le emergency. Hey bo Jumaima, the lies. Ke fitile hae ka bo 8-9 bosiu ka phone e senang battery. Ya ba ke bone hore relationship e haona mo iyang. Ke buile hore maphele ana tsamaya ntlong tsa rona betheng. This is a juicy story, but you made me read this whole thing in Tswana. Like, how do you expect as a Zulu man who did so well in Zulu, by the way? I think I get the gist of the story. Just net del hobala ka flow hotat. Anyway, we move on. Worst sleepover experience. The guy I went to sleep by stays with his parents. Okay? Does he have his own room? I would hope so. We had to wait for them to open Now you guys have a tendency of finishing me completely. We had to wait for them to open the gate, and still his mom asked, "What do I want?" And I went straight home. Never texted him again. No. Askis, my sister. You travel for nothing. Anyway, next one says, "Hi Prince. My worst sleepover experience was actually my first sleepover. Ubuyapi. Ena ayakwe. So it happened around June 2021 when I found out my then boyfriend was actually cheating on me and the girl was pregnant. So I confronted him on the phone and he suggested I come sleep over so we can have a proper talk face to face. You know what? There's hope in this story. There is hope. During the day, he's unavailable, and nighttime is the only time we had. During the sleepover, I had some questions for him and I cried the whole night. From asking the questions, I'm assuming. Okay. Didn't even have the energy to eat and we broke up then and there. Long story short, Mother F is still with the girl. They have 2 kids now, engaged, and ba patelene lobola. So I went home the next day as Eli's. Oh, we are happy. Where were you going? Look at you now. Look. No. Hi PD, time to spill the beans. Let's go. Igule sleep over engikuyona njengamanje. I'm at my boyfriend's place. As in, like, right now. I'm at my boyfriend's place. Your boyfriend. Okay. And guna makundwane. Hey, kundwane. Hey, kundi. Kuze kube ngathi ahamba phakathi empedini. Hayibo. Even nasebusuku uyawezwa nje. Akahamba gibela even na kwi dressing table. My brother, you've got a rat in your house and this one is ratting on you. Who's the rat now? Anyway, the other one says, "My worst sleepover, it's not even funny." Tell me about it, my sister. This guy went to eat, left me in the bedroom, Mother F, came back smelling food. Yo, gents, nah, gents, we need to talk about the stuff that you guys do, man. Is this even real? This can't be real, guys. Like he had eaten before I left. I left home. Shame. Abafana the boys. I'm dying. Anyway, my worst sleepover. It's not even funny. Well, you are laughing already. Okay, well, I already read this one. What's going on here? Okay, on to the next. My brother. Oh, my sister. Hi PD, please keep me anonymous. Yes, so okay, I visited this gent in Gauteng province. I traveled for 11 hours. 11 hours? From where? Cape Town, I'm assuming, because that's like a 12-hour drive, right? The guy is clean. Check. Smells nice. Check. has a beautiful car. Check. We arrived Gubo. Yeah, vele. It was at night. Okay? I mean, you've been on the road for 12 hours. It's understandable. Alungise ke umbhede singene ezingubeni. Hayi bo. Umbhede unesikoti esingakanani? Zange ndikwazi tu ukulala. We couldn't even do the deed. Lapho I was supposed to stay the whole week. I woke up with a sore body. Ngathi I am going home. You went home the next day. Gents, there's really no point in us looking fleshy on the outside. Masistratini. Like, we need to get the basics straight. I always say this. Like, instead of buying a Hennessy, buy curtains. Instead of buying this, buy a microwave. Instead of buying this, invest in buying a bed. Like, even right now, I'm saving for a brand new bed. Because when I moved in here, I had a really small bed. So I afforded a very basic bed afterwards. So its time is up. So I'm about to order a new bed because I feel like the bed is where you sleep and it's where you do the deed, gents. Look at the girls now going back home because you guys are out here doing the most. But I think we should just spend our money wisely, guys. No judgments here. Yeah? Alright, cool. Let's keep it going. Anonymous, why so many messages, bruh? My worst sleepover experience was that at a girl's house, there were mosquitoes. Okay, so this is girl on girl. Not just any mosquitoes. Haibo, what do you mean? Like big ones and cockroaches. Mosquitoes and cockroach fest. Okay. I couldn't sleep since we were sleeping on the floor. It was so hard. One of the girls just took her stuff and went home at midnight. I'm never doing a sleepover. So you had a girl sleepover and you didn't go back because whoever invited you to the sleepover did not have a bed for you or a mattress or a couch. They just said, Tata abapansi. Take the ground floor and be grounded there. And then your friend's back was sore, my sister. Askis. Well, stay home. Omunyati, worst sleepover experience was when a guy decided that we should sleep on separate blankets. Blankets? Kanti. And for what reason, I don't know. My sister, I'm just as confused as you. On top of that, he kept me awake all night with the sinus. That sound. You? Ouch. I hope I didn't scratch my lens because that would be wild. Okay, I made it out alive. Damn! Abom. You write to my comments. Don't say I'm coming for you. I did no such a thing. Okay. God damn. My message so maning. Anyway, let's move on. Guys, I'm gonna understand guys wanting type lang Zulu. Guys, into ngaga. Nah, bro, I'm gonna skip this one, bro. I'm gonna skip. This is too long, bro. And I can see you abbreviated your Zulu. I cannot. I'm fundi Zulu on a daily. So maso abbreviate as well. Okay, let's go. Good morning, PD. I hope you're doing well. I'm not here to comment on the day's topic, but to ask for my sister. Do you know how many of these I get a day? Let's try for that. Let's move on. The thing is, I don't have the resources to help anybody, guys. I'm just a content creator trying to make a living. Morning PD jokes. My worst sleepover experience. Why would you say? So cute. My worst sleepover experience was in 2021 February, a week before the release of 2020 matric results. Okay, yo, Sana. I went to visit this guy who was my boyfriend at the time. He told me he and his friend are throwing a party at his friend's house. When I got there, I was the only girl. Ah, unamanga ntwana. Mhlambe uyi-one bekabambile. Mhlambe uyi-one wenza amaplan. You know? I told him I'm going back home, but he insisted I stay. The house was dirty. He told me to clean up and cook while they play video games. I said no. And he got angry. How? My guy is so shy level. Fast kanj. Damn. Not paying attention to me at all, I told him I'm going back home, but he stole my money. Stole your money? This is kidnapping, mos. Damn. At night when he wanted off, I said I'm not in the mood. Then he opened all the windows and took all the blankets to sleep in the couch because I was not in the mood. The audacity. The whole house was filled with mosquito and his friend was having the loudest sex with two girls in the other room. Two girls! I thought you were the only girl there. I had to get up and leave in the middle of the night. I called the other guy who I told him not to worry about to come pick me up. We ended up dating and we're still together. Thanks for the opportunity. This is a beautiful story. I'm so glad you never went back to that sleepover because wow. In the other room, you're sleeping with no blankets, windows are open. The friend is having 2 girls. Must be nice. What's all up about 2 guys? Another one says, yo mtakaputi ndaya kula mfana ngo-6 late sahlala sancokola lafika ixesha lezabadala kanti ngiyelu 1.2 centimeter uyayazi imbovane cha if I knew Xhosa I would know ndixelela ba yayingaske ndikhale Xhosa bafethu uyaqonda upretender ebusuku bonke and ke he was so confident ukuba uzondibonisa unyoko xa andifumene hewethu ayinguye notanci lowa hey bafethu ngiyangicela kuma DM angikwazi ukufunda isiXhosa angikwazi ukufunda isuthu guys ngizokuhlekisa ngabantu nina. Anyway, we're gonna keep this under 20 minutes, okay? Cool stuff. Spill the beans. My worst sleepover experience was the time I visited my ex-boyfriend, and he said he's afraid to sleep alone after a mass shooting that took place in the area. So I agreed, Ugumlalisa. We agreed on sleeping on the same bed, but no ziggy hi. Really. I arrived at 6 p.m. We chilled and watched Netflix. He didn't offer anything to eat, no drink, so I decided to Uber Eats using my money. Tata wanna kill. The time the Uber Eats delivery guy arrived, it is the time his current girlfriend arrived. Hi, bo, plot twist. Hi. The girl fought with me. Fought? You just wanna have your Uber. You just wanna have your Uber Eats, though. The girl fought with me. She punched me in the stomach, and had a runny tummy that night. Now we are chuta. People are bringing guns to you're bringing poop to a gunfight. You're going to die when I get it was me messing on myself. I knew that you're gonna poop yourself. Look at you now. Poop corn and cheese. The guy sided with this girl. Badla ugudla kwami imagine. That's just too much. That's just kicking a man while he's down. That's not okay. Imagine I had to call my boyfriend. Let me read. I had to call my boyfriend to fetch me. Ubuya, yena aya kui, akusumuntu akumus, yabon, bazokushaya. God damn it, I shall never forget that night Lomchita, he did me bad. Wait, so what did you tell your boyfriend you were coming from? That's Nina guys in the I don't trust girls anymore. Shit, I'm gonna read one more. Brother insisted that I sleep over, only to be offered biscuits throughout the whole night, not even a cup of tea. So you ate biscuits alone? In that cold weather. He clothed me throughout the whole night, and I didn't enjoy it because his game is nada. To top it all, in the morning, he made me walk to campus while hungry and all. Yo! I'm not laughing. I can imagine you taking your walk of shame on an empty stomach. Last one. My worst sleepover. The guy's room was full of mosquitoes. What's up with people's houses and mosquitoes? Guys, it's winter. They were singing as if they are happy for a new visitor. They didn't bite me. They ate me alive. Oh, okay. I had hope there for a second. On the other hand, there were mapela all over. Mapela! They were sleeping with no worries while I'm suffering from mosquitoes. Came home with a pimple all over my face. My body aches and pains. Sorry, Jemima. Hi, PD. This was my first sleepover, ne? Ubuyaphi wena? Okay. Was there time when I had to go bath? So I put the Vascom on top of the bucket. Okay, fair enough. After pouring a kettle full of hot water, Vascom, boom, indlu yawa. Now I have to mop the floor instead of bathing. Fair enough. And guess what? My man be laughing his lungs out like Kanjani, bro. I feel like he tripped that bucket over, Ntana. He wanted you to mop with that hot water. And guess what? Yes, sir, I did. Hi, PD. I once went to Mugai for our first sleepover. Okay, so Guy fetched me from work and went somewhere nice to have dinner. It was beautiful. The place was chilled, Bomakasi lifestyle. Yabo? Okay, sharp. Okay, so after that, we went to his place and got in. Mukel was ready to do the deed. Pela, until we got into his bedroom, boom, Umzala is there with his girlfriend. What, the cousin is there with his girlfriend? On the floor, already busy with the deed. Oh, okay. Shout out to you, cuz. So we had to go to the bed fully dressed and listen to them while they were busy. I was so mad. Hi, gents. Thanda nga don't stoko maran nga nandawo yokushaya. Yo, hi. Anyway, hi PD. My worst experience was I got to his place and learned that Mukai smokes in the room, and I struggled to breathe because the floor mat was so dirty. To top it up, he had a small, I can still hear him asking if I'm enjoying it while I was just waiting for him to finish. As soon as he was done, I sent my friend a message asking her to call and say there is an emergency I need to attend to. That was it. I blocked him as I walked out of that door. God damn. I don't have advice, to be quite honest. I don't have. No, Musa says, I actually had to carry my own Movite. Movite! He liked cloth too much. Even in the middle of the night, he'd wake me up and get hungry after it. And he'd be like, Maudla ibsugu udla nezlwane. Say, sometimes I wish to punch his teeth out because he's the one who woke me up in the first place. I'm scared of sleepovers. The big question is, how did you know you had to carry your own Movite? Yes, Nina Buffett. You are always prepared for situations that we don't even know we need to plan for. I'm gonna need my tips, guys. My worst sleepover was when he did the deed on my thighs. When I tried to put it inside, he pulled it out. He did that until his juices. Until he did that until he finished. Ngatinje, no more. The other sleepover from the other guy, he would just enjoy rubbing his, on my three letters on my A while we are fully dressed, and he actually enjoyed it because he would go to sleep. I stayed because bega pecha. Where stayed for the money. Third sleepover, the peep never got up. Spent the whole night playing with it. How my sister got to so he ended up blaming me. Was wang tuga yo ngitheleleni poison ngife. Fourth and the last one, my sister, you've been sleeping over, ne? It was short, tiny, stiff waist, no foreplay, and 3-minute noodles. At least he's above average. Noodles are normally 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Started having the best cloth in my marriage. Keep me anonymous. I'm gonna take one last one. The edit is gonna be long. Worst sleepover experience. My brother did not last for 5 minutes on top of me. He finished in real quick and topped it with a seizure, like reaction as he was finishing. Then we went to sleep straight after that. Manje ubani bekafuna ukukusiza? Yabona awumencane. Yo angihleki thingithule. My worst nightmare was when I visited my Tsonga boyfriend, now ex, for the first time in his uncle's place in Tembisa. And his uncle played their loud music ebusuku bonke, and worst of all, Lina in the bedroom ziyakhala mpeto wanhlaba. I can't wait to ask the guys why you never went back there again. I cannot wait for that part. Okay. Well, the guy called me to spend the night over. When I arrived, around about 7 p.m, because Vele we live a distance away from each other. Facts. Ke krea room ya hae isi clean gore dikobo koa le koa, but then it's fine. Asiko lapho. You know what he served me as food? Tell me, my sister. Tell me. Rice with chicken necks. Listen, In Towers and Gokus, they slap. But I get it. Maybe we'll put him away. His ex-girlfriend, next one. His ex-girlfriend showed up and opened. She still had the key. Key, door, open. And beat the both of us. Hi, boo. This is assault, mos. And beat the both of us. In the wee hours of the morning. Oh, been single ever since. Excuse my sister. I am so sorry. Okay, I think that's about it. Oh, these two just came in while I was reading. You guys are so lucky. Hey PD Jokes, please keep me anonymous, as it should. I was dating this guy, so on our first sleepover, the guy was snoring the whole night and farting. And the other thing, the guy doesn't know how to sleep straight. He was crossing the bed, but he's used to sleeping alone. What you must say? You must teach him how to spoon. My other worst sleepover, the guy took me to his crib, and the guy didn't have a bedroom. We slept on the couch, and that was uncomfortable. I'm saying that he didn't have a bed. I'm just surprised that he didn't tell you that he didn't have a bed. So PD, please keep me anonymous. It's been my last one, eh? So I went out on a date with this guy. Then after we took it to his apartment and had a few drinks, I took a shower. Then after that, zakala gay. Not going into details, lol. My sister, can't you? Oh, share with this colleague. Why are you stingy? Why are you being stingy with information? Oh, I'm just spilling beans here. Anyway, mad respect. So while I was trying to sleep, the guy was already sleeping. But it was a very weird and creepy experience. The night was snoring in a very unusual and creepy way. It was like I'm sleeping with Edward. One Edward Manch. I had a moment, Lapo, I thought, what if this guy just slept with me? Neslwane sake, or whatever it is. So you think about that after you've given him. Well, I tell you, I did not sleep and pretended to be only waking up when my alarm went off for me to get ready for work. You still went to work with your swanes. Tough. Hi PD, biggest fan. The worst sleepover experience. So my guy called me and said I must come and visit. And you know how boys are. Panda ya khotla, kitla khubusa. Fair game. Hi, because girl was in love, I panded and I got. I went there and we meet. My boy didn't even take me to his house, but his friend. Hi, bo. Hi. Chill there until late and then decided to take me to his house. Mind you, it's dark and it's around 12 a.m. A.M. Then I thought, no man, mock a scam. I'm not the one. I couldn't vibe because, who do you know in that place? And of course, it's 12 a.m., right? Then we got there, got it back door. Mind you, people were sleeping and he asked his little brother to open. We got inside, Dilo Stofong. Batung. Worst, I couldn't scream. It was the first with him and he was too much for me to handle. Askis. I'm joking. Bruh. And it was so rough, and that's when I saw the things are going south, and I said to myself, no more. Tomorrow I am not looking back. Okay. What else? This is literally the last one. I promise you. It's the last one. Did you send two, my sister? No. This is a long one, bruh. Okay, cool stuff. Spill the beans. Ladies, what was your worst experience? Your worst sleepover experience? Hi, PD. Well, ish, bruh. So back in high school, beguna lo guy in G. So he had a car, black polo, and a gang-ass loud music. According to him, he wanted my attention. Cool. 4-5 down the line, siyahlangana. 4-5, number 4-5. Whatever, but it's 4-5. It's written 4-5. Well, Mina, all I wanted was to test the waters because he's tall and short. And I've always wanted a tall guy since Batiziabuya. You mean you are short, not he's tall and short. Okay, cool. Kwenzega. Sazane sixoxe. And then that's how he told me about the car and the music. Started a relationship. Went until. Hey. This one time he was drunk, called me to come visit him. Okay, cool. Ngaya with hopes, Pela, cause it was going to be my first sleepover. And the first time having cloth with him. Nalapanage refreshing up. Getting ready for Ukai. Ngafika Gubo, he was all messed up aka lit. So he tried to offer me drinks. I said no because I wanted it sober. Okay, contrast, yin yang, sober and not sober. Mind you, I'm a bit thick. Yabon, how thick? Okay, so I'm gonna view your profile after this. Mind you, I'm a bit thick. Yabon, and he was skinny, tall guy, fine, sharp. You know how skinny guys are with thick girls. Chilled and watched the movie. Ngibone no man. Uyang bambezela okay. Let me make a move. I did kiss him, blah blah blah. Haibo. Next foreplay, Luto. Ngibone ukuthi maybe he's just lit. Mele singene phela enkonzweni. Mad respect. Boom. Mfundisi akekho. Where did the pastor go? Had to make a play. We couldn't do doggy. We couldn't do woman on top. It was chicken one way. Nakona I had to make it happen. Fake some screams. And it was my worst. Exeni, he gave me a forehead kiss. I'm not laughing, I promise. Exeni gave me a forehead kiss saying, Osakapa umdeni wake somewhere. Ngiti, okay. Ati, don't leave, I'm coming back for round 2. After ati corner, nami ngati clean the room, bath and leave. Ngabona lapho ukuthi life is too short. God damn it. This has been really, really juicy. If you are on Facebook, obviously you can watch and read the other comments because some people just don't mind exposing other children in public. And also, if you are that person's ex who's in the comments, shame. I hope that's not you. But those who submitted here in the DMs with anonymity, I think I'm going to read those because, that's what I do. But it's been your boy, PD Jokes. God bless and goodbye. Make sure that you click and follow for more. Peace.